The Nintendo Switch is dying, it's dying, it's dead. We're only 1 week away from the Switch 2 Direct now, and you know what? I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to get excited. I know you are too, you know. That's why you're here, you know. The time is ticking and we're nearly gonna see the console. Okay, Nintendo are on some nonsense right now because they basically just announced another Nintendo Direct, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what they're doing over there in their offices. Yo, getting 2 Nintendo Directs in the space of a week. Like, this might be generational stuff. I don't think we've ever seen this before. But now it kind of messes up my predictions that I've recorded. So I'm actually going to switch Metroid Prime 4 into this prediction. And I'm going to edit it so you know what I'm predicting for. So some will be for the Switch 2 Direct. Some will be for this Direct. But yeah, let's get hype. We got a Direct tomorrow. Yo, we're eating good now. Let's get back to the video. I have actually spoken to my sources in Spain and Somalia. So that means this is not just any kind of prediction. This is a prediction with a little bit of legitimacy. Could even be classified as a spoiler. Okay, it's just a prediction video. Forget what I just said. First off, when that Switch 2 Direct starts, trust me, as I said, the Switch is dead, RIP. We're gonna hold a little memorial. They're gonna talk about the Switch, how amazing it done. Not for long. They'll talk about its history, what the console done, and then you know what they're gonna do? The comparison. They're gonna tell you why you need to change, why you need to upgrade from the old thing to the new thing. I do think they're just gonna start with the hardware and the system itself because you don't want to get people too excited with the games early on, because I'm gonna be real, a lot of people, they're probably just gonna click off early. So you gotta save that stuff for the ending. But for now, we're just gonna get some hardware, some system stuff at the beginning of the Direct, and then they're gonna hit us with the juicy stuff, the juicy information we need to know. Sky Gaming Somalia, what can you tell me? Huh? There will be themes on the Nintendo Switch 2, we'll be getting that. Don't tell me 4K on the go. Nah, you're bugging, bro. Alright, what about the handheld? Okay, 720p now. Okay, they are telling me it's gonna be 1080p, my people, and no OLED screen. I'm a bit disappointed, I won't lie, but you never know. If they give that little increase, 1440p or even a 4K, you never know, they could do it. But I'm gonna be real, some games aren't running on 4K. And of course they're gonna hype up the mouse mode. You know, the mouse mode, that is a big introduction, a big feature. You know, it's gonna get a lot of people excited. I'm telling you, those Fortnite lobbies on the Switch 2, them cross-play sessions are not gonna be normal. Because I'm telling you, those mouse players, it's over. I just hope you don't have to connect a keyboard to the Switch, because if you get a keyboard as well, if you're able to connect a keyboard to that Switch. Now moving on from the hardware and the software, we'll leave the price to the end of the video, because I honestly believe that they're gonna leave the price at the end of the Direct. We're gonna finally get on to the games. Oh, this is the good stuff. This is where we get it cracking. This is where the business starts businessing. Guaranteed Mario Kart. Mario Kart, they'll show us the title, they'll show us a little trailer, no problem. But you know what it is? I don't think we're going to get like a full in-depth Mario Kart cover, because I feel like they're going to go over it in a Mario Kart Direct in itself, because it's such a massive game, such a big game. Like, there's no way they can cover all of Mario Kart 9 in the Direct. And I don't think they'll just want to drop random trailers about it. So Mario Kart, I'd expect it to get its own Direct.
My boy Link better be there. My boy, that's my main. If I don't get Link,
there's gonna be problems. But it's important for Mario Kart 9 to show up here on Mario Kart 10, because your grandpa, your grandma, your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your dog, your cat, your turtle, everyone will have Mario Kart 9 if they have a Switch 2. Like, I don't know a single person who doesn't have Mario Kart who has a Nintendo Switch. So it's like a guaranteed money. It's going to be the first game on the Direct, but after we're going to move to my boy, Link, the legend of Zeldinho, the legend of Ronaldinho Zelda. It's a tough one, you know. I don't think they're going to get a 3D game. However, I can't see a Switch 2 Direct without Zelda. This is one of their big boys. This is their John Cena. This is their main card player. This is their main guy. You know what I'm saying? So, if we add The Legend of Zelda into this direct, how would it happen? I've spoken with Sky sources in Somalia and Spain. They've drafted up a Word document and analysis for me. And after looking at the data, I can confirm that we are going to get a remaster or a remake. And that's either going to be Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. Honestly, I'm not complaining. I'll be happy to have some Zelda at the beginning of the Switch 2. However, on top of that, we're going to get Breath of the Wild. I know it sounds lame because we've already played it and it was literally the launch game of the last Switch. But I think we're going to get a little trailer on some enhancements, you know, just to show the power of the Switch 2, the difference, you know. They got to show why this one is better than that one. If we do get a big 3D Zelda popping up at this direct, I do believe it will just be like a title or something. Like a title, a little teaser, nothing crazy. You're not going to see that till like 2027 or something, you know. But they could possibly show it. That's what the sources are telling me. But guaranteed a remaster or a remake of Ocarina of Time. I'm not complaining. I love Ocarina of Time. Will it hit the same in the remake version? I didn't play the 3DS one. I only played the OG. But damn, that is one of my favorite games of all time. It's an all-timer. It's a LeBron James. It's a special game. Always going to be in my heart. But now we got Mrs. Metroid Prime. This is also a bit of a funny one because it's guaranteed on the Switch 1. And we've already seen it. You know how hard it was to get just a little bit of gameplay of this game? This took like 8 years, 9 years of hard work. Not attacking, but like begging Nintendo, begging them, please bro, please. Show me a little something, please. I need it, please. Literally, Metroid Prime, it just popped up like the Undertaker, you know, it came out of nowhere. It was like, yo, you are talking about me, here I am. And it popped up at the last big direct, and then it shows some beautiful gameplay, beautiful graphics, and that's only on the Switch one. However, I can see it showing up in this direct, but like not for long, like maybe less than a minute. I think it's going to be a launch game. The fact that it's taken this long for it to even be like showing gameplay, I don't think it's ready for the summer. But I'm thinking it's going to be like a September, October kind of game, you know what I mean? And if we don't get a Metroid Prime, hear me out, we are getting a new Animal Crossing. Well, Animal Crossing has been silent for how many years? Animal Crossing, I don't even know if it exists anymore. Animal Crossing, you don't hear about that anymore. It was taking over the world at one point. It was the GOAT. It was Steph Curry. And now, what happened to Animal Crossing? We don't hear of it. It's gone. It's gone. So Animal Crossing, keep your eye out. If we don't see Metroid Prime, Animal Crossing, as I said, these are legitimate sources. Trust me, bro, sources. We are getting this, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, but now I'm realizing that I'm kind of bringing crazy expectations here. Like, if someone watches this video and they love my Trust Me Bro sources and my sources in Spain and Somalia, they're going to say, this direct is going to be the greatest direct of all time. This is going to be a classic, which it is going to be anyway. I think at least 99.7% of this is going to be accurate, because moving on, the next thing that's going to turn up is actually going to be Splatoon 4. Yeah. Honestly, please, if I get this right, come back to this video and say, yo, Sky Sports Somalia, thank you. If it actually happens. However, Splatoon 4, we got the mouse mode. What is Nintendo's most likely game to use a shooter mouse mechanic? Huh? Think about it. It has to be Splatoon 4, my people. My people, what's happening? It is happening. I don't think that will actually get released at launch. I could see it being like a November, a December, or a January, or a February. It could be that kind of release, you know what I'm saying, bro? And I am mentioning a lot of IP here, and you'd like to think that Nintendo, they like to hold their cards to their chest, you know, not show what's in their back pocket, you know? And after all these Nintendo first party IPs, we need to chill, relax, calm it down. Because we're moving to some third parties, the direct. Now we're going to go to some third party IP. We're actually going to get a Red Dead Redemption 2 reveal. I would have said GTA 5, but I feel like if they announce GTA 5, they're either going to get laughed at because it's like 10 years late, not even 10 years, 12 years late, Or I just don't think Nintendo would want to show GTA 5 because it's not family friendly enough, you know. So GTA, it's not going to pop up, but Red Dead 2 will. Red Dead 2 will. And that is honestly, I think, a great idea. It's such a great story game. I can't be asked to play it on the console, sitting my arse cheeks on the chair 24/7. So I like to lay down, take it around with me, and finally finish Red Dead 2. However, I was unable to finish Final Fantasy 7 Remake, not Integrate or Rebirth or the new things, yeah, but remake, the remake from like 2020 or 2019. That game, 100% confident, 100%. And I see that Square Enix wants to work with Nintendo a bit more as well. It'll make them more money. So extremely confident about this one. And then we're gonna get some Nintendo Switch Online. I already made a video on this. I feel like they're just gonna show us a little bit because, you know, there's so much to say about this console and there's so much games. So I still think it'll be like a 40-minute to 1 hour direct because, hey, you think Nintendo are gonna talk for like 2 hours? That's just too long, you know. Like. So we are gonna get a Nintendo Online video. They're gonna show us messages, party chats. So you know, online stuff, man. And of course, it's time for the price. Nintendo, please be respectful. Don't violate.
You know, a loaf of bread costs like £5 in this economy, bro. Please don't make it above 500 or I might cry, bro. Please.
I feel like it's the best option because the games are probably going to be $70, unfortunately, but realistically they're going to increase the price of the games. So we're going to get a £400 release price because even with PlayStation they don't seem to like convert it. They just say $400, £400. We're going to get a $400, £400 launch price. They're going to say pre-order it now. It is now available for pre-order online. So as soon as that direct ends, everyone's going to be all over the internet getting their pre-orders. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Of course they're going to promote the Switch 2 experience. Unfortunately I didn't get accepted, but I hope you guys who go enjoy it, have a great time, and yeah, thank you all for watching the video. It is hype time. I can't believe the time is here already. Switch 2. I think this is like nearly 1 year since making my channel. So yeah, muchas gracias aficiones. And all I gotta say is
Yeah.
oh, Henry.